what got you to 10K a month will not get you to the next level. And what got you to 30K will not get you to the next level. What if I created an offer so good people felt stupid leaving? My wife was my first client and she was a therapist. Everybody wants monthly recurring revenue. Nobody wants the monthly recurring work.
I know like you met Alex Hormozy last week. So how was your meeting?
Dude, he's just like what you might imagine him to be. He's just kind of down to earth, chill, just a dude. If you want to scale, like you can't do it alone. And so then the game changes and then you need systems. Automation's guru comes in.
Welcome to the Advanced AI Strategy Pod that help you launch, automate, and grow your AI advanced business that take less than 4 hours a week to manage. My name is Heather Safter, your AI automations guru and host. And today we are diving into the strategies that can help you to generate more than 50K per month in recurring revenue. Did you ever think you are in a time for money trap in your services business? Today, we are going to show you how to break free from the cycle of trading hours for dollars and create a business that can generate recurring revenue while giving you the freedom to focus on what matters most. Today, I am honored to welcome Dan Harrison to the podcast. Dan is not only the business coach, but also the founder of Soulful Sales AI. I can see the revenue generator machine. Dan also helping health creators to scale their online businesses to make more than 30K in 16 weeks. So welcome, Dan.
Thanks for having me, friend.
Yeah. First, I want to know like what your revenue model is and what's motivate you to set up that type of revenue model.
Sure. So I am I would say like a coach first, and then a business coach, and then more recently, a little bit more techie. And maybe for context as well, like you and I have been working together for a couple years. Has it been? I think it's been a couple years now, and yeah, so I've spent the last few years like going primarily like I was a high ticket consultant and I used to be in finance. And then I moved online and became a coach and did high ticket coaching. And then developed like a low ticket offer. And then underneath all of that, we created like the software to be able to do exactly what we wanted it to do. And so we used GoHighLevel for that. And then we've used Skool as our platform of choice for our community where we do all of our coaching. And so, yeah, it's really been like a lot of like tweaking, iterations, testing, that failed, do different. And we still continue to do that, but we're now like have something really awesome. And so it's been a bit of a journey.
What's your what was your main motivation to do that? Like you are moving from high ticket coaching to a system to a recurring revenue model. Like what do you think, like what was the benefits of that recurring model that that's why you moved here? Like what was the benefits?
Yeah, I think this is maybe like a full circle. So when I was in finance, the finance model is mostly recurring revenue. So the way that advisors get paid is through fees, and they get paid those fees every single month that somebody has your business. So I was used to that model. My wife was my first client, and she was a therapist. And she was trying to go online and like figure that all out. And I was like, oh, I can help you with that. And then I realized like, oh, that whole industry is like, there's a big opportunity there. And maybe like in finance, I was trained to spot the opportunities. So I could see that like any health practitioner who wanted to go online, and this is way before, this is 2017, 2018, or 2018. So before COVID, before any of that stuff. And then I've been in the space now for 7, 8 years, and you just start to see like patterns and trends. And it's like, and I was one of the first users on Skool. And so I could just see kind of the market shifting towards more of a monthly recurring model. And yeah, I think a lot of it is like right place, right time, and like a combination of ideas. And then the last thing is like the software and wanting to scale in a way. And I could just see people like Sam Ovens sold his 30 mil a year business to start Skool, which is a $99 a month product. And it's like, that's interesting. And so you just kind of start to see like how the market is moving. And then, yeah, I think we're ahead of the curve on this one now. Yeah. Like as a trend.
Great. So I can see that 100 million leads book behind you. So you should like what was you should also read that 100 millions offers. So what do you think like what's the best offer like in like I guess it's a big topic, but in summarize, if we summarize that topic, like what's the best offer for a recurring revenue model? So what's the
Well, there's like some very sage advice that I got early on that has helped me tremendously. And in a simple way, it's you have to build it down and then scale up. And so I think a lot of people are going to make a mistake if they try to start with a low ticket offer or a monthly recurring, and if they start there, that's a uphill battle. And it will be difficult to just start with a low ticket monthly recurring model, especially if you don't have an audience. So there's like a lot of factors that go with that, but how I would think of it is build the thing that can get the best results for people first. And typically that's going to require more hands-on work, more hand-holding, more one-on-one. It's not scalable. But who cares? If you're just starting, that's what you do. And then you build down. So you're working with people one-on-one, you're over delivering, you're giving service. And that whole time you're building assets or courses or resources that help you have more scale and get more of your time back, which is the second book, Buy Back Your Time, right? So offers, leads, but then like the low ticket and the monthly recurring is really for scale. So if you're a coach or you're a consultant, the best way to get into this space with a monthly recurring is you just take what you're already doing. Don't create something new. Like create what you're already doing and just ask yourself, how could I deliver this with less of my time? What assets could I create? What resources could I create? What systems could I create? And how can I make it more leveraged
or scalable?
Or scalable. And so again, it depends. Like one other like easy way to do this, like if you're like, oh, how do I get to 10K a month, let's say, if you sell something that is $3,000, if you just started thinking of it instead of just $3,000, and instead of you thought of it as you just start thinking of it not like a transaction, but just kind of like an ongoing relationship. Then what happens is Hormozi's book, he says, make an offer so good people feel stupid saying no.
Yeah.
Right. But
if you are in coaching business and struggling with funnels and automation, you can get my plug and play proven snapshot. I had worked more than 50 coaches and I lay out this snapshot based on my experience. So this snapshot basically contain like webinar funnel automations, offered funnel and automations, coaching program funnel and automation, free masterclass funnel and automation, and much more. This is like you will get all the automated pipelines, automations and funnel funnel in this snapshot. I'm also giving away 50% off to the first 50 coaches to use 50 off as a coupon code and get a 50% discount for this snapshot.
What if you said, what if I created an offer so good people felt stupid leaving? Right? Because that is it's like you have a bunch of people who can sell stuff, but you don't have a lot of people who can deliver. And so everybody wants monthly recurring revenue. Nobody wants the monthly recurring work. Right.
Yeah.
And so if you can wrap your head around this, then it becomes pretty easy. Instead of selling $3,000 for 3 months, you sell $1,000 a month, but people stay for a year. I'd rather have a $12,000, like $1,000 a month paid over 12 months than $3,000 up front. But you have to be able to deliver value on that back end. Yeah. So that's I don't know if that's helpful, but that's how I think of it.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Like you have so much value in your community and your system, AI and everything, and that's making them like stick to that system. Yeah.
That's another thing is like, what are the ways that like you can make it sticky? Right.
Yeah.
Like so if you're, that's why software is really good because software is sticky. The other things that make it sticky is like if you can, people will come for the coaching or the problem to the solution, but they'll stay if you can create community. So if people start connecting with each other and you can curate a community, that's another really sticky part. Live events, getting people to connect in person, another sticky thing that we do. And then obviously like just being good at what you do is the ultimate sticky.
Yeah. That's awesome. And I know like you met Alex Hormozy last week. So how was your meeting and what do you think, like what's the best thing to tell the audience about that meeting?
It was awesome. Like, so cool to be able to meet him and also like Sam Ovens.
Yeah.
Which again was a full circle moment because I bought Sam Ovens' course in 2016, the Consulting Accelerator, and he was the one who like helped me leave my finance career. And then 8 years later, I'm having dinner with him, getting to pick his brain, but also he was quite interested in my brain and how we're using his platform. So it's kind of this really cool moment. And then Hormozy is just like such a dude. He's just like he's like what you might imagine him to be. He's just kind of down to earth, chill, just a dude. And super smart. I mean, the guy is really brilliant. If I had to take away just like a couple like gems from that meeting, there's so many, but a couple that come to mind are like hire. If you want to scale, like you can't do it alone. So hire A+ A quality people. Like that was a big insight. Like Sam Ovens interviewed 600 software engineers before he found the one that he hired to help build Skool.
Oh my God, 600 interviews.
600. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like, and same with Alex. And then basically, they found a way they know what their zone of genius is and what they're best at. And they've set up their business and they've hired people to support them so that they are just doing that. And that's all they do. So yeah. And I think a lot of people, there's like maybe one other thing that is contextually valuable given the hook of this podcast, helping people to go to 50K per month in recurring revenue. It's like, there's different seasons of your business. And it's like going from 0 to 10K is like, that's a trek. And then like 0 to 30K is like another trek. And then 30 to, I mean, 50, but like a million or 80K a month is another track. And
Yep.
what got you to 10K a month will not get you to the next level. And what got you to 30K will not get you to the next level. The thing that gets you to 10 or 20K a month is like usually hustle, grind, grit, like you're working long hours, you're just doing it. You're learning the skills, you're doing the thing, you're wearing all the hats, you're making it work. But if you only did it that way, you would burn out at some point. And so then the game changes. And then you need systems. Automation's guru comes in. You need, you need people, you need help, and you need support.
Yeah.
And then at the highest level, you need to become a leader. And I think that like that's what I'm getting clear on. Like, what is our mission? It's like it's helping. One, it's like me becoming a better and bigger leader, and then it's like helping more people become leaders. Uh, because once if you can embody that and you become a leader, then the world will be a better place, really, if there's just more leaders who take responsibility, who build these kinds of businesses. Yeah, so that would be my thoughts around that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Dan. That brings us to the end of today's episode. We have uncovered the secret recipe of generating 50K, more than 50K in recurring revenue with the help of tools like GoHighLevel and Schools. Now it's your turn to take what you have learned and put into practice. Take small steps toward goals, and you will see progress over time. And a big thank you to our guest, Dan Harrison, for sharing his secret recipe with us today. Thank you, Dan, for being a part of this amazing podcast. And thank you for your invaluable time.
Thank you, my friend.
Until next time, take care of yourself and keep struggling for your dreams. Allah Hafiz.